Poseidon torpedo. Russia is effectively surrounded by NATO missile defense. In 2015, a document with information about a secret multi-purpose system, Status 6, was accidentally released by NTV channel Russian News. This happened around Putin's denouncing of defense missile technology. The CIA concluded the leak was intentional. According to the Pentagon, the test was carried out using a B-90 sub special purpose. This test was carried out in the Arctic Ocean. The Pentagon publicly acknowledged that in 2018, the underwater drone was tested. Capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear payloads. The Poseidon is one of 6 new strategic weapons unveiled by Russian President Vladimir Putin on March 1st, 2018. In January 2019, Russian Navy announced plans to procure at least 30 Poseidon autonomous underwater vehicles deployed on 4 submarines, 2 in their northern fleet and 2 in their southern. On February 20th, 2019, Putin announced completion of the key stage of trials of Poseidon. On February 20th, Russian Defense released a video showing Poseidon being tested, launched by a B-90 Serov special purpose submarine. It is intended as a response to the US missile defense and their super weapons such as the railguns and lasers. The warhead could contaminate a massive area with radiation. The size of the area is debatable, but estimates of 1,700 kilometers by 300 kilometers. It is thought to be equipped with a toxic cobalt bomb called Cobalt-60, being a weapon of last resort. Purpose being to create an enormous radioactive wave, permanently contaminating a huge area. Aircraft carrier battle groups stand next to no chance against it. The drone could detonate a massive payload from standoff range, and anti-sub units would have little time to react because of the speed. The Poseidon seems to be a torpedo-shaped mini-submarine which can travel at 185 kilometers an hour and a range of 10,000 and a depth of 1,000 meters or 3,300 feet. Its preferred depth may be 50 to 100 meters for increased stealth. Low depth is preferred because of sound waves. Sound waves move to the ocean floor and therefore reduce radius of detection. Subs use the same technique in silent running mode. At 1.6 to 2 meters in diameter and 24 meters long, the warhead is 1.5 meters in diameter and 4 meters long, and a volume of 7 cubic meters. Comparing this to the other large thermonuclear bombs, the 1961 Tsar Bomba measured 8 meters long by 2 meters. This indicates that the yield is at least several tens of megatons, consistent with early reports of 100 megatons. Some suggest 2 megatons. Poseidon includes use of stealth to counter acoustic tracking. It uses a silent running strategy like other subs. Its main feature is very low speed before reaching its target. High speed activates upon reaching a short finish range, about 3 kilometers, when the probability of detection is high. It can travel for weeks towards enemy port cities and then reach high speed, almost unstoppable in its final stage. An important feature is its design pump jet for clearance of acoustic signature to replicate the noise of civil ships. The Pentagon estimates max speed at 104 kilometers an hour without supercavitation, but nobody knows due to the lack of video evidence. But their torpedoes are proven at 200 miles an hour in supercavitation. So what's my opinion? Of any weapon system that I've ever seen, as far as a 1-2 punch, I would say that this takes it. The thought of a 100 megaton warhead, twice the size of the Tsar Bomba, it could devastate an entire coast if done properly. A wave of what they claim at 500 meters, maybe not, but in the least 300 feet. The worst thing is that it carries severe radiation with it and would leave any land that it touches useless for decades. And it could kill everyone in the cities and everything in its path. That is a massive wave and an unbelievable and scary weapon.